Hello everyone, this is Sublimation 101 for beginners. I'm Renee from Heavenly Eden Creations. Please like, follow, and share my video. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. So right now I have my paper. Obviously I printed my image and I'm about to cut it out. For my image, I have a 9.3 by 8.1. And that is because I use MakerFlo Crafts tumblers. I really highly suggest that each of you purchase your own fabric measuring tape. The reason I'm saying this is because every manufacturer is different. I have physically seen with my own eyes two 20-ounce tumblers side by side, and one was taller, the other one was shorter. They both held 20 ounces, but the height and the circumference of them were way different. So when people give you their measurements, it is their measurement for their tumbler. So I would suggest you get a measuring tape, and you can get one from the dollar store. They're not very expensive. All right. And then also too, for beginners, I just want you to know that when you print your image, you will notice that your image looks dull. Please don't panic, don't worry. This is quite normal because sublimation ink is heat activated, and once it's activated, the colors will be their true colors. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start the process of wrapping our tumbler. The first thing you're gonna need to do is to put a pair of gloves on. The reason for doing this is because you don't want to transfer any oils from your hands to your tumblers. All right. You're going to go ahead and remove it from its box. If it's already removed from its box, please just get a paper towel and rub it down with some rubbing alcohol. The reason you're going to do that is because you're going to remove the oils from the tumbler. Any oils, any debris, any dust, whatever it could be. Okay. MakerFlo has these inserts, which is a great thing. It's instructions on how to care for your tumbler, and that's something that I don't have to print out and give extra because they already provide it for me. So go ahead and line up your tumbler with your paper. Try to get it very, close to the top, to the bottom, however you like it, and then tape it in the middle. Okay, make sure you pull very, very tight. Could be challenging with gloves on. It was for me. It is always challenging when I first put that first piece of tape. But once you do that, you can take your gloves off. You'll see here, I did not do that for the life of me. I have no understanding why I didn't. Maybe because I was so involved in the video that I forgot. But right now, I'm going to go ahead, and I found this 2-inch wide tape on Amazon. And this has been a game changer for me. If you're used to seeing my other videos, I will use a lot of tape. I mean, like at least 50 pieces of tape just to tape that seam together. But this 2-inch wide one is a game changer. See how easily that went on? Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a small, or should I say a regular piece of tape or a regular piece of heat tape. And I'm going to place it on the top of my rim, and I'm going to pull very tight and wrap it all the way around. This is necessary, people. This definitely helps with the ghosting on your rims and on your bottoms. All right. So go ahead and take another piece of tape, and you're going to wrap the bottom of your tumbler just like you did the top. And yay, I finally removed those gloves. Once you get that one piece of tape on in the middle, take the gloves off. Trust me. It'll help. All right, so wrap that bottom, and what you're going to do now is you're going to get a scraper, a credit card, something that's going to help you push the air out. So do you see, I don't know if you can see very well, but on the tumbler where the overlay is at, right there, you're going to push all the air out, and you'll see very light lines right there. It's lighter than the other parts of the paper. That's what you want to, that's where you will have ghosting at. okay? So you want to go ahead and just scrape along the line on the paper on both sides of the line. So on the left and the right side of the line. Just, rub, rub, rub. And you're going to try to push all that air out. Once you do that, your paper should no longer have any white along that line, okay? And you're laying your paper flat against your tumbler, which prevents ghosting, all right? I just keep on doing it just to make sure I'm, just double checking. Even though I know already that it's all the air is out because I've seen it. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the rim. I'm going to go ahead and rub my scraper along the top of it. If there's any creases there, just rub those creases out. And then do the same thing for the bottom. All right, just go ahead and rub around. Right there I had a crease or a wrinkle, however you want to call it. And just rub it smooth. I've seen tumblers when they don't do that and they're wondering why there's ghosting and there's lines there. That's because you had all those creases. And please try to cut your rim, the bottom of your tumbler, try to cut the paper where it's not going underneath to the bottom of it, okay? Try to line it up to the bottom, but not to tape it onto the bottom. All right, and this is the last step that I do. I wrap mine with butcher paper. It is not necessary. This is something that I do. It's another extra precaution that I take because depending on the tape, you can get a very bad batch of tape, which seems like it's sticking, but it's not. And once it goes into the oven, it will come loose. I have this happened to me twice, and I ruined 2 tumblers because of it. It was just bad tape. And this helps prevent it. All right, so go ahead, preheat your oven. Mine's preheating. You wanted to get it to 350. I have an extra large oven, as you can see, and I'm using the convection bake on it. So I do 350 for 6 minutes. All right. I flip mine at 3. Is it necessary? I don't know because I don't do a full 6 minutes. I have always done the flipping. So some people swear that you don't have to. I'm not going to take a chance because I don't want to ruin a tumbler. Okay. So I have 2 tumblers here, even though you only saw me wrap 1. The second tumbler I did purposely to show you what it looks like to tape a darker image. Okay, because I've had many people tell me white is so forgiving, which is true. It is forgiving. And I understand they're wanting to see how does my tumbler look on a darker image with the same taping method. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the tumbler that I wrapped for you so you can see the outcome of that one. All right, and I'm sorry for the lighting. It's not the greatest in my house right now. I usually work out of my garage, but I live in Florida, so it was really hot. And for some reason, we do have air conditioning in my garage, but it wasn't working at the moment. So I had to come inside my house and do all of this. So my lighting was not great. I'm going to try to work on my lighting because, once you see this, it came out gorgeous. No ghosting, but the colors are not popping, and that's just because the lighting is not that great. But trust me, this came out beautiful. All right, and here's the reveal. Very, very nice. Very nice. No ghosting. Well, obviously no ghosting. The tumbler is white. I mean, you're not going to see, really any ghosting on there. But this is why I did the second tumbler just for you guys. And it turned out well because I gave it as a gift to my son. He's been wanting a cup, so I finally was able to make him one. So this is a darker image. It's not black, it's not red, but it's a darker image. And since I mentioned black and red, for you to you new beginners, just so you know, black and red are really hard colors to get done right. Black and red, they tend to burn faster. I don't know why, but they do. And so I have personally learned to only bake those colors still at 350, but for 5 minutes. okay? Maybe 4.5 to 5. And when I do that, they turn out perfectly fine. Just don't try to bake them any longer. All right? And here's the reveal. Come on, come on, come on. Woohoo! Look how beautiful. That came out nice. Very, very nice. I love it, I love it, I love it. So there you have it. So yeah, guys, I hope my videos are helping. That's the whole purpose of me doing this. So if you have any other suggestions, leave them in the comment below and I'll try to do them. Thanks for watching. God bless.